Hello and good morning, my name is Timo, and today I'm playing Does Not Commute. And at first when I saw this in the Play Store, it actually looked like a radio app or something, but it turned out to be like a game, so I thought, let's play that. I don't know much about it, I just know you have to drive or something. So, yeah, let's jump right into it. Okay. So, dentist Charles Schindler leaves his house and heads to his clinic on Glover Boulevard. Okay, so I'm down there and I have to get up there. Okay. Play. Okay. Right turn, left turn. Oh. Turns fast. Okay. Postwoman Betty is very efficient, so she always has time to stop and see Mr. Beck. Is she doing the dirty thing with Mr. Beck? Okay. Oh! Okay. Got some extra time. Mrs. Mayfield is late to the office. Her husband kept her with his constant talk of Yorkshire Terriers this morning. I have a Yorkshire Terrier. So. Okay. But I'm not Mr. Mayfield. Okay, let's go. Let's get up there. And out there. Mrs. Beck is on her way home. She forgot her key card to the office. How clumsy. Okay, take care. The postwoman may be there. Sleeping with Mr. Beck. Okay, let's go. Get that 10 extra. The ambulance is on its way to the Beck's house. There's been an accident. Mrs. Beck came home, the postwoman was there, and Mr. Beck now has broken something. Okay, let's get the ambulance there. Oh, no, not there. I can't see the car anymore. Okay. Rewinding costs a second, but you can rewind on X. Okay, let's try that again. I just need to go that way. Ah, there we go. Okay. Ice Cream Man Hernandez is on his way to the general store to buy rotencide. Rotencide. Tough words. Okay, for non-English native speaker. Let's play. Let's go this way and over the bush and out here. Advertiser Mr. Becker drives to work, whispering the same slogan to himself every morning. Less emotion, more promotions. Okay. Let's go. Up here? Yeah. School driver Miss San Diego thinks the best things about the kids being loud is that no one can hear her cry. Ah. She's a whiner. Okay. Let's go. I don't know if you heard that, but the sound cut out in my headphones. Okay. I hope it's in the video recording. Okay. leisure driver and binocular owner Mr. Turner knows a little bit about everyone in the neighborhood. Today he learned how enthusiastic Mr. Beck is about leopard patterned underwear. Aha, so he's been looking at the postwoman together with Mr. Beck. Then Mrs. Beck came home and broke Mr. Beck's something, and he came out with the ambulance, and Mr. Turner saw him in leopard patterned underwear. Ah, the plot thickens. Okay, let's go. Whoa! I hit a car. Can I get that 10? No, can't get it. Ah! Upgrade unlocked. Turbo. Okay. Garbage man Dwayne has been collecting the garbage in the neighborhood for quite some time. 3 years ago, he found a crumpled photo of Mrs. Beck in a trash can. He kept it in his wallet ever since. So he looks through your garbage. Let's get that 10. Whoa! And now I'm slow! Like hell. All the other cars. Have to sort of strategize which way you're going. Think of... Oh, I can... Okay, I need to select the turbo. Okay. Should we try with turbo? Then we're gonna go up and take the 2 10s and then go down. No, we'll try to enable it. Let's see how it goes. Everyone thinks the man driving this car is Mr. Lee, but Mr. Lee is long gone. Lord knows who this man is, but he looks and talks like Mr. Lee, and that's good enough for most people. Did he kill Mr. Lee and take his car? And nobody cares. Okay. Go. Ah! Okay. Now I'm just slow. That was a bit too much turbo. Oh, it's not enable turbo, this one. Okay. Widowed Mrs. Clemens is certain that the ghost of her husband has possessed a car, like every time on this day of the week. She's off to see an expert in this matter. No, nobody has possessed your car except me. I'm driving your car. You have full control of the speeder because I only control which way you're going. Okay, 30 seconds. Julia makes her way to work in the city. She doesn't particularly enjoy it. In fact, she thinks about heading back home to call in sick. Julia, you have to get to work. There we go. Whoa! Driving the wrong way. I hate when I start upside down. That's one drunk driver. As Julia gets closer to the office, she decides to skip work. I'm telling your boss. Now she's on her way to the closest Buy More mall to buy fireworks, methylated spirits, and hammer drills. Okay. Methylated spirits, what's that? Okay, I don't know. Ah! Crash already. It's gonna be a slow ass run, this one. Mr. Olsen recently acquired the moped on which he rides to see his spiritual advisor. very same spiritual advisor sold him the moped. The vehicle consecration was a very difficult and expensive process. I don't know. Okay, that way. Oh, right side of the road. Investor and designer Miss Fitzpatrick is on her way to work at, I'm not gonna say that word, Incorporated. She has just finished a very interesting prototype for an anonymous client. Let's go this way. Oh, has to get a long way. Okay, so let's go down. Okay, this car doesn't have a driver. Isn't that strange? That's a Google car then. Okay, that's not that strange anymore. Okay. Turbo. Let's go for turbo because that's quite a long way. And then I don't have to hit anything. Let's go. Let's see. Should we take the bridge or should we just go down after? Let's actually go down and then that way. Let's see. Turbo enable. Let's go first. Okay, not a smart way. Okay, that took a lot of seconds. Mr. Mayfield is especially happy today. He's heading to the fancy suit store. They finally have the adult-sized Yorkshire Terrier suit back in stock. Who bought the first Yorkshire Terrier suit? Okay, Mr. Mayfield is a furry. That's perfectly fine with me. Okay. I want to see him in the first suit. Okay, let's go. Ah, crap. Actually, I got that way. I just can't see him. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Dentist Charles Schindler skipped lunch and went to the library instead. He's heading back to his clinic with the book Temporal Paradoxes and Retro... in practice, I don't know what that is. Okay. I just love hitting the side of buildings. Let's go down here. Oh, I need to get that 20. Let's go for it. Okay, can I there's another 20 up there. Mrs. Claymore leaves the spiritual advisor with a few $100 less in her wallet. I think the game developers didn't like spiritual advisors. They make them up to be expensive. They are broken. Okay. 20 seconds. And without a hitch, we got through that one. Perfect. Let's go. Mr. Beck takes a taxi home as a recent surgery has prohibited him to drive a car. You can't drive when you have a broken something. That's the guy cheating on his wife with the postwoman and the leopard underwear. Perfect. Let's go. What? Let's get that 10. Whoa, that actually looked cool. And I didn't bump anything. Traction control. Upgrade unlocked. Improve traction, reduce speed. I don't need that. Okay, pantless driver. Pantless driving is one of a kind pleasure. Dr. Trevino thinks to herself as she smiles to the other motorists on her way to a lunch meeting. So she doesn't have any pants on. Does she have a dress? No, she doesn't have a dress. She's in her underwear driving in the car. Hopefully you don't get into an accident. I'll drive carefully. Let's go. You got into an accident. See? See? Okay, get the 20. Whoa! And get that way out. Okay. Mr. Lee. The spying guy. Mr. Lee leads a very pleasant life, thinks the man who calls himself Mr. Lee. He just kissed Mr. Lee's wife goodbye, dropped off Mr. Lee's kids at school, and now he's driving to Mr. Lee's work. No, that's not the spying guy. That's the guy that killed Mr. Lee and took over his life. So he's sleeping with Mrs. Lee, Mr. Lee's wife, and has kids and everything. Okay, so nobody cares that just looks like the guy. Go. Right, this way, over the bridge. Nobody's driven over the bridge yet. Oh, this guy has. Ah, crap! Don't hit that guy. Forgot that guy. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Garbage man. Wayne often makes time to stop by museums during the day. He finds it inspirational for his own sculptures. He's currently working on one called Mrs. Beck. Okay, so he makes sculptures and he has a picture of Mrs. Beck, probably nude or something, that he found in the garbage. Okay, let's go. Don't go. Oh, don't hit that car. Don't. I said, and then I hit something else. I need brakes on these cars or something so I don't hit the other guys. Okay, now I can get the 20 down there. Have to turn fast. Okay, police officer Johnson checks the license of a very friendly doctor earlier. His cheek seems a little rosy. Was that a female doctor? Oh no, that's the doctor without any pants. Ah, she got stopped. Okay, let's go. Get the 20, get the 20. And hit the side. Ah, crap, you just hit a police officer at full speed. Damn. Good thing I got the 20 extra. Advertised, Mr. Beaker just had an expensive lunch. Sadly enough, Mr. Beaker was born with severe taste bud disorder, making it impossible for him to smell or taste. Nice and pricey is tasty and spicy, Mr. Baker whispers. Okay. No clue what's going on here. Let's go. Try not to hit anything. I didn't hit anything. Woo! Federal investigator Ben Womack just left the bureau. He's in charge of time and space investigations. It's not an official department yet. Ben is the only person at the bureau who knows about it. Okay, he just made his own department. And he's a nutcase. Okay, yay! Let's go for it. Oh, there's a 10 in here. I needed that probably. Go on, slow car. Oh! Spiritual advisor Clark Jensen is productive today. He consults a few clients this morning, and he was just at the bank where he transferred a considerable amount of money to, yeah, I'm not saying that, Incorporated. He's now on his way to the beach. Okay, he got a lot of money. Still a shit car. Come on. Ah! Play again. Get premium to enable checkpoints. Okay, not now. Ah! I go all the way back. Ah, crap. Okay, you probably don't want to see it all from the beginning again, so I'll leave the video here. That's a fun little game. Really have to think ahead and remember where the cars are. And then, because it's top view, you sort of have to bend your mind around when you're going from the top down, because then it's reversed. Yeah, that tricked me a few times. Yeah, fun little game. An interesting story if you sort of follow it, with all the things going on with and if you read between the lines of the story, that's quite funny. Okay, I think that's it for today, and see you in the next video. Bye.